I just wanted to make a quick video. I just got done building something kind of cool. I haven't really seen a lot of stuff like this before, so I thought I would show you guys and show you how it turned out. But basically I did a little build on this Class C RV here, and I'm pretty proud of the way it turned out. So just wanted to do a quick walk around, kind of show you what I did, and I haven't really seen a lot of RVs look this good, so thought I'd just show you guys. So this is it. It's a 2005-2006 Class C. It's a 25-foot Gulf Stream Conquest. That little rattling noise, I just got done driving it for the first time in a while, so ignore that. But it's pretty cool. It's a 25-footer. It's got a slide. It's got the Triton V10. My friend was selling it, and I kind of wanted to see how cool I could make a 2005 Class C look, and this is kind of what I came up with. It looked completely normal when I bought it, and by normal I mean it had normal decals on it, and you know, it was white, and it looks like every RV from 2000 to 2006 or 1995 to 2006 all had the same front end. And before I show you this stuff, I just want to emphasize that, like, I did this on a budget. I wasn't trying to like break the bank by doing this little remodel, this little update to it. So it'd be super cool to do like a solid axle front end, make it four-wheel drive, lift it, do a winch bumper for sure. That would be cool. But I did a lot of this. I just kind of came out of pocket to do it. And so I just didn't want to break the bank. So I kind of did what I could for a reasonable price, and I didn't want to go over the top. So I know there's a lot more stuff I could have done, but again, just trying to be budget friendly doing this. So in the front, again, 1995 to 2007, 8, they all had the same front end. So what I did was I did a Raptor grill, which turned out awesome. And then the Econoline vans, like the work vans, have headlight shapes like this, whereas all the RVs have like the bigger housing that they all have. They all have that same housing, but what you can do is you can actually take all this stuff off. Is if you take the grill support off, you can convert the grill support, and then these headlights will be compatible. So I went to a parts car and I did the conversion so that these headlights would work. And then on top of that, I upgraded the headlights themselves to these LED headlights that are super bright and they look way more modern. And then I swapped these out for brand new housings. And those are actually on right now, along with the grill lights and all of those lights up there. So normally that is supposed to be the blinker on these headlights, and that because the Econoline vans, like, that's where the blinker is, and I don't know what's here. But what I did was, because this is actually the blinker for the headlight, is I wired in the blinker to be a daytime running light. So right now the daytime running light for the coach is on, and I wired all this up to be like this. So when the daytime running lights are on, the Raptor grill lights are on, those headlight daytime running lights are on, and then the blinker daytime running light is on, along with all of those orange indicator lights. So at night, all this is just kind of lit up. It looks really good. I know it's an RV. I'm just trying to make it as good looking as it can be for an RV. So that's what I ended up doing in the front. And then I painted these like a aluminum finish. I wanted it to look kind of OEM, like an OEM silver alloy look. It's actually the exact same wheel color I did on my motorcycle. I'm a really big fan of it. And then I did a two-tone paint job here. So there's a natural body line right here that goes along the coach, and it separates where the doors are from the body. So I picked up on that natural body line and did a satin black down below, and then I did a custom gray was going for like a Nardo gray, but a little darker up top everywhere else. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. I'm really happy with the finish. I used a really nice sprayer, so the finish turned out really good. There's one drip on both fenders that I just messed up on, but other than that, everywhere else is like perfect. And then I got a cry cut maker for my truck, and I was actually able to print out decals even this size. I had to splice them together, but I'm custom made these decals, so I called this the Atlas edition. So I might be offering to do this for other people's RVs maybe, and I just kind of wanted to dress this one up and make it cool. So this one is dubbed the Atlas edition, and it's got a lot of cool, you know, visual mods going on. And then Urban RV is my father and I's company, and I custom made this logo as well along with the Atlas edition, and I was able to print these out and kind of do that whole thing myself. And then I added the Ford emblem badge back on to make it look OEM. But yeah, so the Urban RV, it's kind of like our little RV repair company. And then Atlas edition is just what I'm calling this. If anyone asks about it or wants it done, I can redo these decals the exact same way. And then on my truck, I had all my sponsored brands down below, kind of on the rocker panel, and I really liked that look. So I did the same thing here on this just to kind of make it look a little more aggressive. So I printed out and made some Triton V10 badges. Then we got an Urban RV, which is our company. And then Open Range AT Plus, that's the tires that are on it. So these are like, you know, knobby mud and snow rated tires that are brand new, which is really cool. Hike Crew, that is all the vents up top were replaced to like upgraded fans. That was the name of that company. And then Firestone airbags, which were added so I can raise the suspension in the rear for towing or for off-roading or fire roads, but kind of cool to have. So Firestone airbags. And then all top overland equipment, that is the traction board company. So I fabbed those up, adhered them, riveted, and then did a high-end quad caulking and did a exterior mount for the traction board. So you just unscrew that and then they come out, and these have a high lift jack support, which is cool. Not that you can really use that to lift up something this size, but it does have a handle on this side and then like a scoop on this side, so you can use it as a shovel for snow and mud, and then also obviously as a traction board. Those are mainly, in my opinion, if I was taking this thing out, it's mainly to help other people get unstuck. You know, if you want to help them out, that's always good to have. I really like those. So I did a bed liner instead of doing the actual paint. I did like a abrasive bed liner on the bumper. This whole thing's a little dirty because it's been sitting outside, but the abrasive bed liner, just so it's like durable for the bumper, blacked out the ladder. Yeah, same thing on this side. And then the original manufacturer it's a Gulf Stream Conquest. So I printed out and made these OEM decals to kind of add back onto it because it is a Gulf Stream Conquest, and I just think that looks really factory. So pretty proud with how that turned out. This is a slide that comes out. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of it on the outside. That's a lot of the work I did, was just all cosmetic, really. Traction boards, grill, lights. The tires are already on it, but it looks really good with those tires. The inside is kind of, I don't know, it's all original, but I could show it to you guys anyways. Yeah, it's got an upgraded head unit, which is awesome. Yeah, so here's the inside. Brand new bed, bathroom, sink, fridge. Yeah, this whole thing's a slide, so. Yeah, so there's the slide, kind of opens it all up. Yeah, it's all original in here, but I was just really happy with how that outside turned out. and this thing's probably going to sell soon, so I just wanted to make a quick video. Like I said, I was pretty proud of how the outside turned out. I haven't really seen a whole lot of RVs look like this. And yeah, I just wanted to make it as cool as I could, make it as badass as I could for a budget. You know, like if I had an RV, this is probably what it would look like. You know, it's cool to have good looking rigs, you know, so yeah, happy with how it turned out. And like I said, this should be selling soon, so thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, so thanks for watching.